students, you know, if a number of resistors are connected in series in an electric circuit, the effective resistance will be the sum of all these resistances. Today, we are going to do some numericals based on this. Here you can see, find the effective resistance of the resistors connected in series. You can see two resistors, first one 4 ohm and the second one 5 ohm. If you need, you can take R1 is equal to 4 ohm and R2 is equal to 5 ohm. Then you can solve this. Then the effective resistance Rs is equal to R1 plus R2, then 4 plus 5, that is equal to 9 ohm. That is the effective resistance of these two resistors. Then the second one, you can see 3 ohm, 6 ohm and 2 ohm. These are connected in series between 2 points A and B. How to find the effective resistance? Here we have 3 resistors. So we have to take the sum of these 3. 3 plus 6 plus 2, that is 11 ohm. That is the effective resistance. Here the last one you can see 10 ohm, 20 ohm, 10 ohm, 20 ohm. All these are connected in series. Then how can we take the effective resistance? Rs is equal to 10 plus 20 plus 10 plus 20. That is equal to 60 ohm. Okay, like this way we can find the effective resistance. You can see one question. Electric lamp whose resistance is 20 ohm and a conductor of 4 ohm resistance are connected to a 6 volt battery. Calculate the total resistance of the circuit, current through the circuit and the potential difference across bulb and conductor. Here you can see conductor having resistance 4 ohm and a bulb having resistance 20 ohm are connected in series. Then calculate the total resistance. So these two are connected in series. Then how to find the effective resistance? Total resistance means effective resistance. Before that you have to write this, children. Resistance of electric lamp is 20 ohm. I am not going to write that here. Resistance of that conductor is 4 ohm. I am writing that as R1 is equal to 20 ohm and R2 is equal to 4 ohm. What is the total resistance? Rs is equal to R1 plus R2, that is 20 plus 4, that is equal to 24 ohm. That is the total resistance in the circuit. Then we have to find the current through the circuit. Here we can take I is the current passing through the circuit. I is the total current in that circuit. Then how to find the current? We can use our Ohm's law. Now the total resistance is 24 ohm and the potential difference is given as 6 volts. So here V is equal to I into Rs. I is equal to 6 divided by 24. What is the value? 1 by 4. That is equal to 0.25 ampere. Next we have to find the potential difference across bulb and conductor. You know potential difference across this bulb and across this conductor and the bulb. Both are different. Why? Means these two are connected in series. So for finding the potential difference across bulb, we can take V1 is equal to I into R1. Okay, so here I, what is the value? 0.25 into R1 is 20 ohm. So 0.25 means 1 by 4 into 20. You will get that as 5 volt. Then V2 is equal to I into R2. 0.25 into, what is R2 here? 4. So 1 by 4 into 4, you will get 1 volt. So here 5 volt is the potential difference across the bulb and 1 volt is the potential difference across this resistance. If you are taking the sum of these two, 5 and 1, 5 plus 1 equal to 6 volt. Like this way you have to do all these questions. Draw a schematic diagram of a circuit consisting of 3 cells of 2 volt each, a 5 ohm resistor, an 8 ohm resistor and a 12 ohm resistor and a plug key connected in series. Here you have to draw the diagram. How to draw this? Here first we can draw that 3 resistors. Then we can draw one ammeter is not given there, no, so no need of that here. Then we can draw a key, then 3 cells, 1, 2, 3, like that 3 cells you have to draw there. So in this, draw a schematic diagram of a circuit consisting of 3 cells of 2 volt. So here 2 volt, here 2 volt, 2 volt. I told you, children, if we have to connect a number of cells, these cells should be connected in series. Then here 5 ohm resistor, 8 ohm resistor and 12 ohm resistor. You can see a key here. All these are connected in series. This is the schematic diagram for the given question. Earlier question having some changes you can see here. Redraw the same diagram. That means that earlier question, putting an ammeter to measure the current through the resistors and a voltmeter to measure the potential difference across the 12 ohm resistor. So again you have to draw the same diagram by making some changes. So here I am going to put that key here. You can see here ammeter, then potential difference across the 12 ohm resistor. So you have to draw a voltmeter here to show the potential difference across this 12 ohm resistor. Now we have to find the readings in the ammeter and voltmeter. You know, ammeter gives us the value of current in the circuit. That is the current passing through all these resistors. Then we have to find the reading in this voltmeter, that means potential difference across 12 ohm. How to do that? Here you can see these 3 resistors are connected in series. So the total resistance we can take as the sum of these 3 resistors, 25 ohm, that is the total resistance. Here what is the total potential difference? You can see 3 cells are connected in series. So what is the total potential difference? 2 plus 2 plus 2. 6 volt. Next we have to find the current. How to find? By applying Ohm's law. V is equal to I into Rs. Then I is equal to V divided by Rs. V is 6 volt divided by 25. Is equal to 0.24 ampere. This will be given by this ammeter. Then we have to find the reading in that voltmeter that is connected across this 12 ohm. How to find? There we can take potential difference across 12 ohm, that is equal to current into that particular resistance, that is current we can take 0.24 into 12. Then you will get this as 2.88 volt. That is the potential difference across this 12 ohm resistance. Next question. Find the equivalent resistance between A and B. Here you can see 3 resistors are connected in series between A and B. How to find the equivalent resistance? You know, Rs is equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3. So here you can see 10 ohm, again 10, again 10. So that is equal to 30 ohm. That is the effective resistance between A and B. Next class we will discuss the parallel combination of resistors.